I got podcast wig on, and you know what that means? Season 2 of Path to Print Pod is ready. Okay, y'all, it's age gap romance trope goodness up in here, and the first episode is coming out on June 4th. We're doing things a little different. There's a little bit of a switch up, and let's be honest, age gap romance is one of those polarizing topics that, I don't know, it could go either way. You might love it, you might hate it, you might have no real feelings about it either way. So let's dive into it. And here's a quick teaser.
So in that case, what would you guys consider an age gap?
5+ to me is a gap. I have to now dissociate these people as one being older or younger.
Yeah, 5. You don't go on to the other hand. That's my principle. Okay?
How do I look at people who I've told and spoken about that type of man and tell them now I am that kind of man? You know, like.
Then he finds himself, falling for this lady who is, more than 10 years younger than him, and the feelings are so strong, mostly unavoidable. So there was that struggle, needed to show the fight that some of these men go through.
As we talk about the fantasy of age gap romance, we kind of assume like the younger person likes the wisdom or like the knowledge that the older person can impart.
Yeah, and I think that's the kind of attraction of the age gap romance, especially because if you think about age gaps in the when you're younger, the age gap is much smaller because the experience is different. So like somebody who I think I was 19 and I was dating a guy who was 23 and I thought he was the oldest person in the world because he was already done university. He just seemed more worldly. And I felt like he could kind of guide me and protect me. And he was only 4 years older than me.
But let's keep it real. She was still under her ex-husband's thumb. The man was married. Why are you worried about what this nigga's saying?
Girl. That toxic relationship. My favorite part, the moment where Cordell won me over was I don't remember the exact quote, but basically he's why is it that you have these 3 other men in your life and all of them are telling you to be less than when I'm telling you just go be fucking happy, find your joy. Also going back to how to avoid the whole sugar baby TikTok accountant moment, financial independence is a really big thing. Mm-hmm. Particularly have the character be employed. They don't necessarily have to make the same amount of money, but just for their basic needs to be able to be met by that job or some sort of emotional need to be met by that job.
Yeah, definitely. And I think, as a even larger note on that, it's really important for both of your characters to have goals, to have really strong goals that they're reaching for and striving for, aside from the romance, in a romance, I think.
So join us in the bookish tomfoolery and the family shenanigans sure to go down. Hell, invite your family and friends to join in loving on love. You have until July 29th to get your submissions in. This is Kate Marope, and you're listening to the Path to Print podcast.